guys, today I went thrifting, antiquing, I don't know what you call it, with a couple of friends. We were just looking for fun stuff. And as usual, my goal is to find things that I can use in photography because I like to find interesting things that I can hopefully use in multiple shoots. And I like props. I look for things for props. I look for things for sets. I look for things for costuming. But today I had a few things in mind and I had a very successful day. So I'm going to share with you what I got, why I got it. On my mind were things like, I'm going to be doing a Star Trek shoot. So I wanted to find if I could find any kind of fake flowers that looked alien-like that I could use. I was definitely looking for those. Then I'm looking for things that I'm always looking for, just weird stuff that I think would make great props or antique, not really antique, more vintage. And then I usually am looking for fabrics. So let me show you what I got. If these aren't good for a Star Trek shoot as alien flowers, I don't know what else is. These are freaking awesome. They were about $5 a piece, so that's a little bit more than I would have spent normally, but they're so perfect. I just have to make the stems longer, and these are gonna be great. Hello, the 1960s are calling, and they would like their rotary phone back. I love rotary phones, and every time I look for them online, they're like way more money than I want to spend. So this was the first one I found. It was $35. I didn't mind buying it. Standard black, rotary. I'm thinking 60s. It's just got like a wire coming out of the back. I know that by the 70s, I think we had push buttons, and this thing is in. It's been used. Ribbit. This is Herbert. Herbert is not for photography, but you never know. Herbert is for my garden. But isn't he cute? It's very heavy. I like him. I found this cool antique mirror. It was a little more than I normally would have spent. It was $28, but for a boudoir or for certain types of cosplays, I figure this thing could be really useful, and it's got a really pretty back. I don't know if you can see it. So anyway, I grabbed it. All right, I had a Brownie camera when I was a little girl. Do you think I could resist this thing? I mean, think about it. You can hand it to a model and she can, or he can, make believe they're taking pictures with it. I'm gonna have to figure out how to open it. If I remember correctly, the Brownies had like a thing that, oh, that's right, you look down into it, and then it shoots here. So it's got like, that's the viewfinder, and then that's the lens. I just think it's a really cool crop. I love the Brownie, and I don't remember the price isn't on it, but I know I didn't pay a lot for this because it wasn't like high on the list, it was like cool on the list. So I'm sure I didn't pay more than 20 bucks for it. All right, I couldn't resist this thing. There's more than one time that I've needed a teapot, but look at this guy. It's like steampunky or something. I don't know. It's got a bug. Get rid of it. Good thing I'm outside. Ooh, I'm gonna have to clean it. I just thought it was really cool. Steampunky. I don't remember what I paid for it again. I am horrible at remembering pricing. But again, it couldn't have been that much because I'm a cheap ass most of the time. Hello. 70s, 60s, they're calling for their other phone. This is a newer phone. It's still a rotary, but it does have a little adapter at the end. I don't know if they added it later or what. We grabbed this one. This is not aged color, by the way. I remember from a child this was called Off-White, I think. But if I use this phone, I can tint it in Photoshop any color I want, which would be a lot harder with the black and white. So now I've got two, and this thing was under $30. I mean, it's a great deal. So what a great prop. I love it. I'm so excited that I've looked for over a year for one phone. I now have two. Got any suggestions for the name for this bunny? I got this bunny. It's it's just a friend for Herbert in the garden, but you never know, maybe someday the bunny will wind up in a photo shoot. So that's my haul of the day. I mean, I spent a day with a couple of friends out in the country going to thrifting shops. Now, I live in Northern Virginia, so While we get some pretty cool stuff at our thrifting shops, the prices aren't always the cheapest. When I'm in September, we're gonna go to North Carolina to the Tail of the Dragon area. And then we're gonna be able to hit some real thrift shops, cheap thrift shops with random, bizarre stuff. And I can't wait, because one of the things I've got my eye on is a Princess phone, but I'm not paying a ton of money. There was one phone, we turned this baby down. It was $88 and I don't know, I can't see using it in more than one shoot, so as cool as it was, I was like, I don't think I need the gold-plated weird phone, so I didn't get it. The idea for me is when I'm buying these kinds of props, even if I'm buying them cheap, I still have to store them, so I want stuff that's multi-use. I want stuff that I can adapt. I want stuff that's not just for one photo shoot, one and done. I want to have things that are easy to store, and all of these things meet that. So I hope you've enjoyed this, and I hope it inspired you to get your butt out there, do some thrifting and antiquing, find some props to make your images better, more interesting, and help your model with their posing. Don't forget, like, subscribe, or hit the bell, all that crap, and I'll see you in a couple weeks. Bye-bye.